everyone, and welcome back to the channel. The secret signs that your cat could be quite angry with you, well, they could be hard to spot. I suppose so much of it will depend on how long you've owned your cat. Going out on a short limb here, but if you've owned your cat for a whole decade, I'm guessing not too much gets past you, at least not too much these days. At any rate, I've got 5 of these secret signs lined up for you today. And by secret, I'm talking about the ones that aren't exactly obvious. They're not crystal clear, so I'm not talking about the hissing and the biting and the clawing. Those are as plain as the nose on your face, so we'll just leave those on the back burner. Place them in the duh, your cat is mad basket. As for these secrets, let's take a look at the following. Number 1. Your cat's observing you from a distance, perhaps a great distance. Just looking at you, just looking, keeping that distance, but still watching you, watching your movements. Checking you out, let's say, but not in a good way. If your cat is most always engaging with you and very much longing for that positive attention and interaction, but now is just sort of giving you the look over, your pet could be mad at you. Number 2, and speaking of the look over, what about your cat's facial expression? Your cat's eye expression. If your pet is giving you a bit of the stink eye, the squint eye, this could mean that your cat is upset and, in that moment, doesn't really think too much of you. You've done something, and your cat is not too thrilled. So, if your pet is giving you the look over, notice the overall appearance. If they're looking a bit unpleasant, that's certainly not a good sign. Number 3. Where on earth is your cat? For every feline that will give you the negative look, other cats will simply vanish. If your cat is in hiding and simply refusing to come out, yet all signs point to the fact they are in high-quality health, your cat could be very upset, perhaps a bit fearful because of something you've done. It's not uncommon for some cats to want out of the action if a lot of yelling and loud commotion is taking place, hiding right under the sofa. That's a common shelter spot. Number 4, I mentioned the look, I mentioned the facial expressions, and I mentioned the eyes, but what about those ears? Are your cat's ears flat and pinned back or pinned down? Does your cat look like they're about to take off like a jumbo jet? This is often a sign of displeasure and a potential sign of aggression, so be mindful of the ears and keep your distance. Those flattened ears can serve as a warning sign. There's a chance you'll be on the receiving end of some claws if your pet has taken on this posture. And finally, number 5, well, it could be just about number 2, as in going number 2, outside of the litter box. Yep, yes indeed. Cats are pretty clever. They know all of the tricks and how to get us humans, a little upset ourselves, if you will. And if your cat is really upset with you, well, using the bathroom outside of the litter box is certainly a card they can play, and make no mistake, that outside of the litter box could be just about anywhere. If your cat is anxious and upset, especially if they're missing your attention, they could use the restroom in an unusual location in an effort to deal with their very own anxiety. So, whether it's anger or their own anxiety and frustrations about you, let's just say if routines are not being kept and attention is not being given, be aware of the number 2 in some less than perfect locations. So, does your cat have some rather unique ways of letting you know that things aren't exactly peachy keen, let's say? If so, please let me know down in the comments section below. And until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.